Welcome to the Beginner's Guide to Fishing Lake Vermilion, right here in the heart of Minnesota's Northwoods. Today we're setting out from the legendary Everett Bay Lodge to explore why this lake is every angler's dream. With Everett Bay Lodge as our home base, we're not just fishing. We're tapping into a wealth of local knowledge that turns trips into successes. Whether you're here for the walleye, giant muskie, giant smallies, or to enjoy the serene beauty with your family and friends, this video's got you covered. Here we go.
Well, it's got to be a smaller on that.
You got one.
Yeah, you got one.
There we go.
Oh yeah, it's a nice one. Lake Vermilion is really well known for lead core opportunities and bottom bouncing for walleye and of course the muskie bite. But if you are new to fishing Lake Vermilion and you just want to get on fish, there is one method that will catch everything and work even during the toughest times, including the bug hatches. And that is casting shallow. Yeah.
Walleye.
Walleye. We'll take it.
You can flip him.
Buddy. We are starting to crush the smallies out here on Vermilion. These are such a fun fish, and the thing about it is we're, casting shoreline, so you never know what could be on the end of your line. These fish are fat, full of crayfish, and a lot of fun to catch. Pete is going to explain just why this works so well and why if you're new to fishing this area or you simply need to catch a fish, this is going to be the key for you.
I have Nicole and Megan, and we're fishing some rocky shorelines here, predominantly for smallmouth, but when you do it, you catch everything. You get a mixture of walleyes, northern pike, everything else is in close. They don't get fished a lot, but we're casting to like 2 feet of water and sitting in about 7 and bringing it back. Well, the walleyes in here are feeding on rusty crayfish, an invasive species in here, but they're well established. But everything eats them, and so if you're out fishing in the main lake and you're having trouble, go to a rocky shoreline, points, and just start casting. We're casting chatterbaits, but you can cast cranks and everything else in there, and you'll catch a mixture of everything. There's always fish in shallow. If you can get wind coming in, it's even better.
There we go. Uh-oh, he's gonna jump. What do we got going on? Boy.
What do we got?
I don't know. Thought it was a bass. It went to jump. Oh, that's a nice one.
Come on. Come on.
They fight so hard.
Over this way. Oh.
But under the water. We've had 5 or 6 smallies already this morning and a walleye, and it's just a prime example that if you're ever struggling muskie fishing or walleye fishing on this lake, there are always fish to be caught. And just like Pete said, all you got to do is kind of work the shoreline, fish shallow, use some multi-species baits, and you're going to find some success. So don't give up if you're ever a little bit frustrated with the bite anywhere else. There's a lot of fish to be caught on this lake.
So you get on a day out here that you're really struggling and you're trying break lines and doing all this stuff and you can't find anything. Best thing to do, go find a rock pile, put a slip bobber and a leech on and let it drift around. You're gonna catch walleyes, you're gonna catch smallmouth. Every rock pile out here is probably holding fish. They're not always active, but there's thousands of rock piles. So the more you bounce around, you're gonna catch fish. Cast out a slip bobber, let it sit in one place for like a minute and then move it. That's kind of a key, because usually when that leech drops in a walleye's face or in a smallmouth's face, they're going to eat it right away.
Lake Vermilion is huge, and it's hard to know where to start when you book a trip there. So one of the things I loved about Everett Bay Lodge was it is centrally located on the lake, allowing you access to both the west and the east sides with plenty of fishing nearby. With me and Megan being in and out from the cabin and back, it made fishing a breeze because we had all the resources we needed and we didn't have to go far to get on fish. So something that me and Megan have been doing for dinner and for lunch is just getting food out on the water. They have like a boat-in restaurant right down from Everett Bay Lodge, and not only are there fish all around the shoreline, but there's food. So we're just gonna grab some lunch right now and then get back to crushing fish. Made back out, just me and Megan. Just casting the shorelines just like was recommended by Pete, and yeah, we're already hooking into fish. Got a real nice smallie right here, and we were also throwing those musky baits because, as you guys saw in the follow in this video, you never know. Yep. Yeah, big camera. Going, whoa. Got it. Get the net, it's a walleye. It's not that big. Earl at Everett Bay kind of has been really helping, like he does with all of his guests, find fish, and he has had friends in his network say use chatterbaits, walleye, bass when they're just stuffed full of the bugs from the bug hatch, which has been happening. And here we go, finally getting some good eaters just using the chatterbait. At a time when many people go deep for fish, which is midsummer, we chose to go shallow, and this is something that will be effective all spring, summer, and fall on this body of water. So whether you're looking for big walleye, big bass, muskie, or pike, don't be afraid to target those fish shallower than you would expect on this body of water. Go, Megan, go. How's it feel? Boy, they're sitting in here. Walleye? Mine was definite eye. Whoa, I just about fell in. Good job, pal. Photo. Nice job, pal. Starting to crush.
Here at Everett Bay Lodge, we really focus on fishing, family, and fun. We get the serious anglers as well as the family with kids. We have a pool that the kids can enjoy. We've got 11 cabins that can accommodate groups up to 14, all the way down to 2.
Yeah, so we see fishing here as a team sport. We like when people come to make sure they're successful. We'll come and mark up a map for you when you come to join us. We have boat rentals, fully equipped boats for fishing. We can get you equipped to go out on the lake. Every week we have a dock talk session where we give tips and tricks and get you successful out on the lake. We love getting pictures of everyone out on our Facebook page and our website, and it's just a good environment to have a lot of fun and be successful here. All that stuff here. We are centrally located on Lake Vermilion between the east and the west end, so in a quiet bay, so you can leave your boat on your private dock. You can go out and go east or west, and it's easily accessible to wherever you want to go and get some fish.
Website has all of our information about our cabins, about our boats, our availability, so you can check us out there, or you can give us a call as well and we can talk you through what we have.
We've seen a couple muskies this trip. We heard that there was 5 caught in just a couple of days before we got here, so grinding it out the last couple hours, see if we can see one, and we'll be back for more later, see what we can do.